What's going on, everybody? Today we're diving into why the crypto market is down bad right now. You're going to find out everything you need to know in this video. Make sure you guys stick around until the end. But we are seeing the entire crypto market drop pretty hard today. So, what's really behind the dip? What is this telling us about where things might head next? And let's quickly kind of set the stage for you. So, as of today, Friday here, August 29th, as we roll into the weekend, which are usually low volume times for the market, 95 of the top 100 cryptos are in the red today, with Bitcoin down right now 108,000 and some change. The overall crypto market cap has slipped quite a bit as well. And this is what professionals are calling a natural market correction. And so I tend to agree with this, that this looks like a healthy pullback after a strong run up, right? So usually we see a late summer, early September decline in the market before Q4 hits, and then we usually see a rally. Okay, so late summer, historically common that we see a pullback, and we do have some macro headwinds, inflation, tariffs, a few things to talk about. So I'm going to break things down for you guys. If you haven't hit that like button, definitely do so. The macro backdrop, again, right now isn't helping us. The US reported a core inflation rate of 2.9%. That is the highest inflation number in terms of core CPI since February, according to PCE index favored by the Fed. So when the Fed looks at inflation, they're looking at the CPI, the core number. And on top of that, we saw the exemption that exempted low value imports from tariffs. That is expired, creating new tariff headwinds. So we do have some things in the macro that are definitely causing this pullback. Together, there's a lot of pressure right now weighing down, and it's happening. Excuse me, it's happening not only with crypto, it's happening in traditional markets as well. We are seeing gold go against the grain, which typically that's what we've seen. Gold is looking very, very good right now. Traditional markets, stock market, crypto market, both down. But I don't think this is like the end of the road. We'll take a look at some things here, specifically with prices here in a minute. But we also had a major $15 billion in Bitcoin Ethereum options expire today, just kind of adding to the mix of negative news. Again, I do think this is kind of a snapshot in time. It's not the end of the road here. This event, though, certainly feeds into the volatility as traders are adjusting some of their positions, maybe even closing some positions. And the max pain level price point where most options holders lose are around 116K for Bitcoin, 3.8K for Ethereum. So we do have some technical pressure still left with ETH, but ETH is actually holding up pretty decent here. We'll take a look at that. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about ETF inflows and market sentiment here after we take a look at the charts. So here, let me share my screen with you guys. You guys can see what I'm seeing here. And zoom in a little bit. So if you take a look, Bitcoin down 3+% today. Overall market cap down about 3.5% to 3.74 trillion. ETH is holding up a little bit better today than Bitcoin, 4,300 and some change. XRP down to 281. It's pretty enticing, honestly. Solana was holding up pretty well early this morning at 210, 212. It has come back down to 202, but still above that $200 level. Solana's looking pretty decent here, holding up pretty well against the overall market. Take a look at kind of what's down the most. Cronos giving a lot back today. Makes a lot of sense, right? After two massive days, it's down 10%. Aerodrome Finance, Algorand, both of these are interesting plays, in my opinion, at these levels on these pullbacks. Aerodrome sitting at $1 billion market cap, Algorand at $2 billion market cap. Chainlink is another one. I do think we'll start to see some volume heat back up on Chainlink, sitting here at $23.35. But wanted to come back out here and just talk at you guys a little bit, talk with you here. So despite the pullback, we are seeing some positive news. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are still seeing inflows. 81 million into Bitcoin and 307 million into Ethereum ETFs. So institutional confidence it hasn't completely evaporated, right? And investor sentiment's clearly cautious right now, but um, I do think this is a good sign that we're still seeing positive inflows on Bitcoin and ETH. So here's what to keep an eye on next. Okay. Can Bitcoin hold this range? 109,000, 110,000 support zone. If we can't, I'm eyeing like the $100,000 level for us to maybe go back down and retest. Now, again, we're currently sitting here at 108 and some change, but if we still close the day and show a little strength this weekend, get back to that 109, 110 range as we head into next week, we might be out of the woods in terms of not seeing 100K dollar Bitcoin just yet. So for Ethereum, it's all about staying over 4,300. We're currently over that level. Breaking that could deepen the drop. We could see ETH fall, to 3,800, 3,700 would be our next zone that we're watching. So again, all eyes on data, all sentiment dips. We'll be all over for watching. Definitely sign up for the free newsletter if you haven't already. And I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy some college football out there in the United States. I know we're kicking off this weekend. And yeah, appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next one.